Anybody Shinigami here, and I'm here to bring you another recent topic that has kind of happened in the past few days. Now, what do I mean by that? Unfortunately, someone and some people at a school district in Virginia thought it would be a good idea to, do against the mother's wishes and transition their child. This was a female. They tried to transition into a male. No, it gets worse. Well, the Virginia mom now is going to sue the school district because the daughter transitioned into a male without the mother's consent. Because of this, ran away, was kidnapped, raped, and trafficked across state lines. Multiple states, might I add. So, the people at fault, well, I would definitely look towards the school district, the people that are raising these children. And whenever people claim that this whole issue about trans people and pronouns and all their bullshit like that isn't that big of a deal, look to the kids, look to the schools. What's going on? How come the death rate, suicide rate is rising among certain kids, right? It's not because we're bullying the fuck out of them. It's because you're literally forcing them in a very fragile stage of their life. If I am barely figuring shit out at a 27-year-old, right? Can you imagine how a 15-year-old, 13-year-old is trying to figure out their body, all these emotions changing, why they don't want to listen to their parents all of a sudden, why they'd rather listen to their friends, drink, party, do dumb shit. I mean, it's just part of life, but when you're that young, you don't understand, and you need that guidance. So, why are the people that are in charge of these kids so negligent and doing stuff where you can't even get a tattoo without, either consent from the parent or being 18? But yet, these kids are able to transition a life-altering stage without people. Well, the other thing I really take issue with is about the shh, don't tell your parents. Shh. It's okay. So, let's get into it. Like I said, Virginia mom sues, and Sage, 14, was kidnapped and sex trafficked after running away from home for a number of reasons. One being that she didn't think she can come to her mother, obviously, because she was transitioned into a boy without her, my goodness. And might I add, the school also made it a point to where they forced her to use the boys' restroom, so that would also mean her being harassed and being teased by the males because she didn't belong in there, right? She's very clearly a woman, and also at 100 pounds, so even more defenseless. And so when she was basically separated and when she was put into all these other places with just men, well, obviously she got overpowered and raped, unfortunately. But yet these people that put her in that position were claiming, we're just affirming her, belief. And it's just like, you're confusing kids. You're confusing people that don't understand life yet of what's going on. But hey, y'all know better. The mother of a teenage girl who was bullied in school and eventually sex trafficked is suing her daughter's school district for withholding the information. Obviously, rightfully so. This one gets to me because I have a daughter, and it freaks me out that there are people in this world with such power to be able to do things behind parents' backs, even if that person is a caring parent, right? And now because of that, this person has depression, or even more so depression, has developed a PTSD, multiple things wrong now, on top of what was already wrong, right? Which they show here, the eating disorder, depression, and hallucinations. So it's just like not good. You can only imagine someone having to go through this, and how do you fix this? How do you help your child from the trauma that they just endured, right? It is frustrating, the state that we're getting to here in the United States, where, look, this whole sexualization, do it as an adult if you will, but the kids, stay out of it. You are involving people that don't know better. Trust me, I was one of them 10 years ago. Literally did not know better. I could have done so much dumb shit. I was lucky that I was at least afraid of going to jail and doing other shit like that. I still did stuff I wasn't supposed to, but I never did something that would cost me time in prison, right, or in jail. What these people are doing, well, that's a federal offense. You're going against the parents' consent. You're trafficking these kids away. You're basically freaking them out to run away. You're the fault for that. Now, if I don't make sense, please tell me down below if what I'm saying is coherent or if I'm just rambling on, right? Sometimes it happens. And with that being said, I hope that these people suffer for what they have done to this innocent young girl and the mother for having to put them through this. It was unnecessary, uncalled for, and the U.S. should do better than that. Will it? Time will tell. And if that's not going to be it, well, if that's it, it's going to be Ace Shinigami signing out. Hopefully you have a good evening, good night, and good morning. I'm going to catch y'all next time. Bye-bye.